In control, force them to surrender. Take what is ours, restore law and order. Back in control, push them further out to sea. Falklands in our hands. Back in control, force them to surrender. Take what is ours, restore law and order. Back in control, push them further out to sea. Falklands in our hands. Back under British reign.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream. I am, of course, Shadow Marshall, and welcome back to the Wolfpack. And as always, don't cross the streams, because guess what? It's really bad. I'm in conversation today with Arctic as well as Lord. You must, I will admit, guys, be wary of Lord. He is at work, so if you do hear background noises coming from him, that's because of him. He has also got his camera on, which we're not going to do anything about, because, you know, that's hilarious. Let's post that there. Let's get the mainstream up. As you can see by the title, guys, we are in Oatford, of all places. As soon as my screen decides it wants to load, there we go. We've got the streetlight polygon in gold, and we'll be doing some early morning 55s, along with a score run, and then maybe a bit of a 90 later on, because we'll do the after the score run. We then leave the bus, we'll grab a new one, and that will be that. So let's undeafen and figure out where we are. As soon as I dip back to my actual channel that I'm in, there we are. Right.
Because I don't know, I've not actually ever been and looked at it yet.
Oh, we're back to Lord having an argument with people in the background.
What? No.
So,
I was having
Fucking RNLI building.
yeah, we are now live, so say hi.
It's windy and wet.
It's windy and wet. That is what you get from Lord. And he's a little annoyed.
Sunny and
Well,
dry.
I mean, it
San
is out
Andreas.
San Andreas. Right. It's wet and windy in Oatford.
Oxford.
In Oxford. In Oatford, Oxford. Right, let's get ourselves fired up.
Yeah, tell me it's Oxford without telling me it's Oxford.
It's Oats.
We'll put it to the closest name I could possibly think of.
Oatford.
Actually, funnily enough, if you go into a random name place generator thing, right, and you go and put Oatford is one that will come up.
Really?
Yes, because I did it, and I was like, I wonder if the map dev just did that, even though it was absolutely freeware. They could have just called it Oxford.
I mean, yeah, if the map was actually anything like it, but is it really?
I don't know.
Well, it's a case of
close.
I'm still technically yet to get the whole Winchester one off the ground at all. I've been saying it for years, about doing it for years. But I just haven't done it.
It's currently in Blender.
Oh god, now I've got to try and remember what the frickin' ticketer password is for things.
For what?
Light.
You wanna? Is it the SP one? It's
Yeah.
9. The pin should be 9810. I had this yesterday when I was
Yes,
when I was driving the Renown. I was like, oh god, what the hell's the pin? Because I haven't used it in flipping ages.
I'm pretty sure it's still pinned in our group chat.
It probably is.
No, it's the Wayfarer one that's pinned in there,
Oh, is it?
which is different. Yeah, because we all kept questioning the flipping Wayfarer one.
Right, let's get out of the
I was
way.
like,
Yeah, I can remember the ticketer. I can't remember the Wayfarer one because I don't use it enough.
The Wayfarer one has
I may use
anyway.
the Wayfarer one more once the bloody Gemini releases, but I can't really say I'm not fond of the Renown.
I quite like the Renown actually. I was driving. Bear in mind I haven't driven it for ages, and I used it yesterday.
I'd like
It's a case of I was like,
I just can't.
I forgot how nice this thing actually is.
Bar
the fact that for some reason my bus was 20. It's like a case of bar the fact my bus was like 28 degrees and it just would not go down, even with the flipping the windows, all the windows open, the flipping temperature all the way flipping down. It just would not decrease. It just sat at 28.
Just open the doors. Just leave the door.
Not even that caused it to go down. Yeah, I know. I don't know what was really up with mine, but
yeah, I would like to play on it. I just can't because that was a bad idea clamping it to my desk.
It's increased.
I'm kind of lucky my wheel actually clamps to
right.
It's only just thin enough. I need to turn this off first.
Right, so
the shit under my desk was like chipboard. It started cracking. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah, my desk is chipboard as well.
Oh,
it's a case of it seems to be most stuff like that nowadays is just chipboard.
In Argos.
IKEA.
No IKEA can do it, but Argos started going down and doing it.
yeah,
Well,
IKEA's the same with mine. I can't put mine
my
through
desk
anything.
isn't IKEA. I have no idea where it came from, but
I'd like to go get the old desk I had because I know that's just a thick piece of wood.
Well, it's heavy rain in my OMSI right now because I've had to turn my windscreen wipers up to full, and it's still not doing anything.
My car.
Give me a minute, I've got to do this really inside the door. Ignore what I'm doing, I'm not writing on the glass. What are we on? 042. 26042.
The pier will eventually have functioning tides.
Ooh.
I have found scripts. They just cost money.
But yes, would a certain someone like to see the damage on OPA first?
OPA.
I did not have an accident.
Yeah, that damage. You see all those scratches where it says park and ride?
Yeah.
That was Sims called in the van nearly a year ago.
Bloody hell.
The other panels was not only Sims called in the van, but also a car. About 2 months later. Then you had another car on that side, about 2 months after that. Then 2 months after that, you had OPA twatting off the cover of a mirror on a foreign coach. And then about a month and a half or so after that, you had Martin putting AdBlue in the fuel tank instead of fuel.
Oh.
That bus is just
Which bus did
yeah.
Sin go and smack a deer into?
421.
Yes, 37421.
Roadkill.
He broke them. He
no,
broke
no,
a couple panels, but that was about it.
It pulled the headlight cover off and popped the rivet out there.
Hmm.
No, low power. Right, we're gonna stick with
Yeah, no VR tonight, guys, because I was planning on doing it, but
That said
VR
no
says
big
no.
What the hell's this building? Maze Bank or Santos? This is a very small bank.
Hmm.
Who owns the bank?
I don't think anybody owns
Or
banks.
should I say, who owns the banks? Because there's like different types. You got Maze Bank, you got whatever that other one is.
I don't know if anybody actually does own any of the banks.
That can't, I'm going to own the bank.
55 wantage.
I'm gonna stick you lot
I
on
own
charge
way
for
too
a
many
bit.
things already now. But then again, so do you. So does Lord. I think Lord owns the most. Or it might just actually be going on past me and you owning the most competent bloody server.
Probably. Honestly, I'm quite happy with my E200 actually. I just need just my next thing I need to sort out is obviously the rest of the fleet, which will be the G2s and now.
Banking.
And eventually I've got to sort out uniform stuff, but I don't really know how I'm going to do it.
Then again, it's all just banks there, isn't it?
I think I'm going to go similar to how it's done here.
Like, buildings.
But I
Right.
want the tie to be kind of like,
there's certain arenas
I want
not
it to be-
actually the Maze Bank arena
I
anymore.
want it to be grey with blue
I
stars.
think I removed it because that was a source of lag.
No, it's still in.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's, thingy. What's it called? Shit, brain's dead. Go-kart track.
Oh, it's still the go-kart track.
Yes.
I need to remember where I put those files.
Yeah, I also need them so I can swap them out because then I own the bloody thing.
Yeah, can I just question what time currently is?
7 o'clock.
That's weird. The depot's already dead. Nothing's come in.
Traffic is
For a
still
bit.
probably a bit heavy.
Owned by.
Well, realistically, the neighbour's supposed to get back here 8:05,
Yeah,
which we reckon more so with the bus he has, probably about 10-15 past.
Right.
Yeah, 421 is not here at the moment. Please leave your message after the tone.
Massive B.
Well, the scuff mark's still on the headlight colour.
The Maze Bank Tower.
So, but yes, the we've got the 11.5 meter Cummins engine, or Cummins gearbox, or whichever. 11.5 meter right street light. My brain stopped working for a second.
Yes, Mr. Neighbour 2, you have a right straight line.
No, Patrol. Patrol was sacrificed for, honestly.
Hmm.
Northern Lights.
Northern
Just
Lights.
saying, personal thing, I kind of wished we had a mix here in the fleet.
A mix of right products and Brandon Dennis products.
Well, everything we have is ADL.
Yes, I know. Literally, most of the stagecoach is ADL, bar from, what was it, Sheffield?
Honestly, I
And
honestly wouldn't mind Scanias like yours.
And the few.
The Deckers.
I'm more about like complete body changes and all that. Where else does it have
Yeah.
it? Do you think? What is it? Is it the Lincolnshire part of station?
Well, the thing is, if these Manchester vehicles arrive, we're meant to get some Scanias out of those.
No. I've had a word with Wade about that. It's a case of it's 65 range.
What?
So it's 2015 year 2015 built.
Yeah, but we're talking about freaking singles because we're meant to be getting some singles from Manchester as well.
It's unknown on them. The Deckers is definite. The singles is unknown. Still.
Because otherwise we're
I
then going to have a shortage of singles.
I thought all
Which
the stagecoach Manchester's got ADL.
no, most of those
no,
were.
They've got a few Scania E300 space where it looks like you could.
Mm.
Scania E300s.
Yeah, and with the
Now,
fact
those are some very lovely buses.
and with the fact that freaking Portsmouth want to steal all of our MMC 200s.
Yeah, they want to nick all the 37s.
One of the drivers here went over a speed bump a bit too quick on one of them.
Oh, here's HDB.
No, sat right over the wheel.
Ouch.
Actually, it didn't hurt, unlike on the MAN.
It's other games.
Don't you pull out on me.
It will pull out on you.
Fucking Ford Focus.
And there goes the mirror.
Two trains collide. Straight shot.
Well, especially if it's raining. I don't want them to pull out on me.
What liver are you in?
You're gold.
Oh. What does that even look like? Like, completely neglected or even.
Where did you come from, Mr. What are these?
What does the
I
interior
like
look
our local
The proper gold interior.
Okay, not that shit show of a box jointed on that
No.
one version.
Hello, MMCs. Hello, Blue Star MMCs. Why did I make those Blue Star?
Yeah. Poor company.
Okay, I might redo the interior on that actually still.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Blue Star at the moment is a rather poor company.
Unlike they used to be.
Well, from what I can tell, they are struggling with the whole new timetables.
Was it as full as we said? It'll probably be. Down the bottom.
Where did Blue Star start going downhill then?
Probably, well, from what I can tell, when they started taking over stuff from first.
City Red.
I'm gonna say you lot can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Okay, good. Pretty much their chief exec Andy Wickham moved over to Moorbus, and pretty much a couple of years ago. Ever since then, it was a bit iffy, but they started really going downhill about. Essentially, what happened in September last year is they changed the number one time deal from every 15 minutes to 20 minutes, but never said a word about it. People then eventually cottoned on, questioned it. They then moved it back to every 15 minutes, and since then, it's never been the same. They've always been late. The only ones that aren't late are the ones with the massive gap between their next run, which is the ones that are like late at night. And I have my next bus, so I will take off, pick up phone.
How many repaints have I actually done? Right.
What have you done to it now?
How many repaints have I done that actually haven't
That's
been
you.
released? And never will.
No, it doesn't.
That Ford Focus was almost not going to stop.
I'm just gonna
So,
just go and turn that down so we don't get copyright strike.
Well, it feels like to me that my streetlight is really quiet.
what the fuck?
Doesn't help me. We're also running.
Quiet.
We're also running about a minute late. I've turned the volume up as far as I can.
Yeah, it's just a pretty quiet bus.
Oi, no vaping in the cab. Please, vaping in the cab again.
Yeah, we're roughly on time.
When the
Okay,
wipe,
this guy-
and the wipers ain't working enough.
The wipers are just not coping with the heavy rain and everything.
I haven't done anything. He's dumped all the air out of it.
Oh god, Mr. Sim scored. It's not this Mr. Sim scored. This is.
No, it can't.
It's Greg's man.
Welcome.
It can't be Mr. Neighbour.
Oh
Mr. Neighbour's
God,
not
welcome
due
to the
back
stream.
for
and,
under an hour.
and it's Josh.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Hi.
I have
I'm not gonna lie, I totally didn't join because I noticed that you were streaming,
Aha.
We got Greg's man and security man.
and obviously I'm on plumbing and obviously as well.
I think you'll find the Greg man that's so bored with life because he's only doing 20 hours a week.
You're doing 20 hours a week. I'm currently doing 35.
Hold on, let me just step out here for a second. Neighbour 2.
And Jack's here as well, even though you can't hear him.
Yes, neighbour 1 and number 3.
I feel more like
Sorry, Sam's back.
Has he brought a VCA back to you?
Yes.
what map and route you understand?
55, Oatford.
Oh wait, yeah, your video you did say you're doing that, well, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, me and Josh are on Scunthorpe doing a
Okay, so do I bother getting on it then?
in a solo.
Well, my Scunthorpe 2020 doesn't work, so I need to fix that at some point.
To be honest, my Scunthorpe 2020 I've been having issues.
Last time they wanted something, they kicked me off of it.
My own map is telling me the route's different. And my road markings aren't showing properly.
Oh,
Well, on
My map just doesn't work.
No, on the map.
Houston, we have a bus with a problem.
Hmm.
Send it to space.
422's wipers don't seem to want to work properly. And it happens to be raining. You can see where I'm going with it.
Yeah, that is a bit of an issue. Yeah, it was meant to be VR OMSI tonight, but my VR decided it does not want to work.
Apparently you're playing Bus Sim
That's
18.
Steve.
No, I'm not playing Bus Sim 18.
According
I
to
need to tell
YouTube,
Steve to
you
the
are.
garage.
This is a funny looking Bus Sim 18, I'll tell you that much.
A very funny.
It's probably a lot better.
I mean, I was playing Bus Sim 18 last night with Lord.
Yes, it's mine.
No, you
Just
mean
a little-
I was attempting to play it.
Yeah.
It said earlier today you were as well.
I
No.
was earlier, but that's because I managed to get it working
Huh?
better today.
Just gonna copy that. I'll put it in the end. Also, what length is that street light? Is it 10.8?
You don't see it.
11.5.
I thought it was 10.8.
I thought it was 10.8.
No, 11.5.
Well, though you repaint, I don't know.
You repainted all of them. Because apparently I've got a 10.2 with your stage control livery.
Did I?
Apparently.
Let's see.
I think I did the old, like on the old version. Yeah.
Yeah, and then for some reason on this street light it's gone through on every livery on every
Before I
vehicle.
go to the garage, try not to use the wipers.
No, not model. Fuck. Why am I
One
going
of
to
the
that?
wiper arms on work.
Repaint.
That's what the default tells on their
Yeah,
saying.
where's my-
Oh, that's good. Shit.
So don't use the wipers.
Sign!
Okay, good. 10.2.
You wanna do Oatford?
I think I did that. No, I didn't do that.
I think the route was fit for a while.
10.2.
I need to check the client's actually going to
Clicked on the wrong one, didn't I? No, I didn't. Nameless. Nope. Common.
Oh, who is it who usually posts
hell?
pictures
Try not to use.
Well, I don't even have my own repeats. So, that's good going, I suppose.
That's sus.
I've just got 11.5 and that's it. I don't
Yeah,
have any
Jack.
other lengths. Hold on. Fellows film. Big job, take it, sign me out. What email? That one.
That's
Why not?
funny.
Oh my god. Bitch.
now I'm a minute early.
Can I update my profile yet? Nope. When the 27th of October, fucking hell. Right.
Amber lamps.
Amber lamps.
Yeah.
Let's go, no, not
Let's see if this will work.
Oh, excuse me, wait, I'm probably saying I've left 40 shirts, so I've got a white
It's
one.
under Pirate Studios.
Besides Josh,
What?
I think all my repaints are under that.
Oatford has a big thing for me.
Yes,
It was
they are.
actually my first proper Omzi video.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was just Omzi.
I have no clue if you rebranded all yours under that or not.
Yeah, all my repaints are under Pirate Studios.
I need to get
Look,
back into
sorry.
I need to get back into writing messages on there and turning around and saying where I'm going with things.
I might need. Wait a minute.
Just to give an
I
update.
was about to say I might need an invite for that. No, I don't. I can just go through servers and find one like right there. I'm in. Yay. Thanks.
Come on, Mr. Range Rover, because I can't go anywhere until you go somewhere.
It's a water pool. Oh, server. I don't know whether or not to go back into development.
Do it.
People probably just do like server only releasing.
Do it.
Honestly, I don't mind if you do. Honestly.
Like, in the server.
Because it's a case of, and I will happily say this on a certain someone's stream, right? If Miles quote unquote paints a 200 MMC and you do exactly the same livery, I'm going to choose yours over Miles any day. I will openly say that.
I think Miles is more. I think Miles is at the moment more concerned about doing stuff for Akala.
Yeah, and is also seems to be more concerned about Ariva, seeing as Miles is the driver for Ariva.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when all he's been doing is doing like dirty liveries. Like, why do you really want a dirty livery?
Realism.
He's mainly been
Weathering.
focused on Ariva. He's only recently just gone back into his stagecoach pack.
No, but what
Okay, so I'm interested in getting into this. It's a case of
what I'd like to see is like more like I would like to see like more like old liveries, like the way how like was it the darts that used to have it in Grimsby, Josh, where they actually had branding for the bus routes.
Yeah.
So you had like 13, 14 and all that.
We need an actual decent dart, that's what we need.
No, but what I mean is like that sort of branding probably wouldn't even look too bad because it's just literally beach ball with the branding or with the lettering for the 13, 14 on like an E200 or 200 MMC.
So am I gonna
it's a
be
case
going
of
back
I
to the
get
next
where you're
executive
going. You want
then,
more
but
of the older style stuff,
Well,
more so than what you have at the moment because it's different.
It's like more like branding for places, so that if you wanted to drive a route that you were like wanted to say you were driving a Grimsby bus, you have the option to drive one that's like branded or has Grimsby, like the ALX 400. Whoever did the pack where it has like Grimsby, Cleethorpes, Chesterfield, Cumbria, something kind of like that, where it actually says it's for a specific area.
I think
Well,
most
yeah,
students
it's
need
like-
a brand new role. It needs a brand new role, which is a lead developer.
Technically, technically, I do have that in a way.
In a way.
What?
Actually, I have two sets of dev roles. Actually, they're just two different light tones of like orange.
Orange
Well,
leather.
red/orange.
Well,
What?
what was the last thing actually released? Your Blue Star on the City.
Josh,
The-
do you remember that incident where
Yeah, it was the CDMs, some of the CDM stuff, which needs a hell of a lot of updating.
That's not even. That's just in releases, but if you're going to see that, it's actually a later release, being the 27th of the 11th.
Why the hell have I not got all that on there?
It's a case of if you look in announcements, you'll see the one post I put like ages ago.
oh, this is rubbish, right? Everyone
So I
can
need to do a further update after that because of
Right.
not having stuff back.
So I've got a question for you, and this is for everyone.
Oh god.
So I'm currently looking. I was gonna have a look for what I was on about for like the old 13, 14 branding. And as soon as I open the internet, a news story comes up by the Telegraph and Argus. And do you know what it says?
Hmm.
What?
Train operator Northern says teachers should swap coaches for trains. How the hell is that gonna work?
Oh,
Service.
sorry, kids. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go on our school trip today. The train's cancelled.
Our train has been
And
cancelled.
it's like, how are they gonna, like, if your school is say like Hetman wide,
10 miles
You go
from
to
the
the
nearest
school-
station.
yeah, exactly. How are you gonna get to the station? Oh,
Walk.
sorry, our buses are late as well, so we're gonna have to hire a coach to get us to the train station.
I mean, way back when, back in when railways were everywhere, steam was king.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see that as being
Yeah, yeah.
liable.
Yeah.
But
Like, they even did that with school trips because I was watching I've watched a documentary a few times about train crashes in history, and one of them was when a train taking school kids to York ended up having it went over a bridge, the viaduct in Stockport too fast, and a few of the carriages derailed.
mm,
And I was like, I would love to be a kid then. Not the chance of basically
York.
dying by my carriage derailing, but the chance to actually go to places by steam train.
Yeah, it's like back then it was a lot more viable to get a train to and from locations for school trips, because at that time roads weren't really accessible as much by coach, because coaches were slow and would take longer.
Yeah.
Whereas in nowadays it's more possible to do that.
Yeah, and it's a case of, you know, most companies that do like school stuff like that are the kind of smaller companies and like dedicated coach companies. You take us here, we don't really do anything like that at all.
Not anymore.
No, we used to, but not in recent years. The most you'll get is the college service buses, but they're just ordinary service buses anyway.
Or HB.
Or the HB stuff, yeah.
Yeah, because it's the small local coach companies that do it all now.
It's a case of like Celebus. For us down here, it's like Celebus, Wheelers. Occasionally, you'll see one of them. Like I saw their Triax or Evo set today.
Up near Josh, it's all Woodland coaches.
Cracklins.
Cracklums.
You'll see Lucky
No,
City.
it's worse. It's worse. It's supposed to be National Express, but Cracklins.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Cracklum coach is UK. Stop groaning, boy. Stop groaning. No.
Also, Josh, who's you saying do it to?
You.
Put the defect card in there for a minute.
Oh, I can't do shit until Lord does stuff.
I cannot mention what I will require you to do, but I shall DM you to do.
Is it
Actually, no,
that
you
ma-
do know what I want
it's
you
that
to do.
massive
I
list
DM'd
you
you
sent.
it.
It's the same massive list that you sent me.
Yes.
Yes. E200 deliveries, please.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which, if anything, I'm just gonna bodge job them from the dual door, because fuck it.
Yeah, sorry, I was just waiting to buy the sand.
Because I don't have the time in the week to do something like that.
Well, turns out on the dart.
We
Turns
like
out.
sand.
Turns out the thing on the dart was literally just saying low zone over the window, 13, 14 every 10 minutes, and then just above where it was like service 13/14, and then
We need a Dennis Darling, obviously.
We do.
Well,
We need a
wasn't there
better
talk
one.
Wasn't there talk from SP Josh that he would consider it?
Yes, but that's only once the channel is done.
Yeah, and there was
Why
no
is none of that
guarantee.
stuff-
But then it's a case of whether or not have SP actually got anything in the works in the background that they haven't announced yet.
Yeah, that's the question.
Which
It's like
chances are they
we all
probably
know
do.
how much. Well, it's like we all know how much MS have in the background. You've got the environmental pack, Arcala, the Everest pack, the flipping Omni Decker, the Baling Classics.
To be fair, they probably got.
Technically, they have the Omni City as well.
Oh yes.
Now,
But yes, as for SP, they've probably got a DM group where they've got literally a list of buses that they want to do.
Probably.
And they won't
Not
announce
surprising.
it until it's like halfway through its.
No, because it's a case of.
Because that's just what they seem to do.
Oh, we do have another.
Well,
train.
we've gotten in an accident.
Although to be
The
fair, we
workshop.
did know about the Renown quite early on because obviously that was going on during back in Streetlights development.
Well, yeah. But then again, if you think about it, the Renown's technically not actually finished.
When did the news for the Gemini come out? I can't remember when that was announced.
Like in yonks ago.
That now.
You do Polygon that are working
But
on
like
Gemini.
the amount of rebuilds they don't have to go through though. I mean, I get it because they wanted to be the most appealing thing out there, but
Literally.
Don't get me wrong. Their stuff looks good. It's just some of it could do with
But
I think
then-
a little more polishing in regards to optimization.
yeah, because like you literally had the light get released and then they went through a complete rebuild again.
Well, yeah, you think the original light was a flipping MS thing
It
Yeah,
literally
no,
got
no,
built
before
round
they
up
all
again.
then split ways after
And
some issue.
And then before the NMC release, that got rebuilt again.
Hey,
Yeah.
William.
And that wasn't
Renown-
that wasn't even going to be an SP product initially because it was
I
just
know.
Effie doing it himself.
and then
Because he
obviously-
said,
I require assistance.
and I don't know
Why?
whether I should be bringing
So
this
I'm looking
up,
at
but
what
this is what
some
was
axles that
said,
I'm missing
so
for
it was on
Oatford.
record.
there was going to be a city.
And it says, so
But
I've
yes,
got
the original and the original
Road
and
Hogs
these
British
two
style
have
road
city
markings pack because for some reason that wasn't in there even though I already have all that shit. So I've got all the Road Hog stuff. I need to get
Quite
Whistlehead,
light.
all Whistlehead stuff.
I quite like a
for
bit
O-
an actual
Oatwood.
city.
But there's IMXs
I mean,
and O3D stuff that I can't find. How does one obtain them?
I got no idea.
Well, it means less bodge job to 400 MNC.
If I was to be honest, Mr. William, about your photos, and I have told you this before, you need to stop taking pictures of just the rear of buses because
Shit.
that's a lot of ass.
Also, it's a case of I don't understand why it ends up being so freaking blurry sometimes. It's almost like it's got been glazed over with something.
Or it's just really scratched.
All that. That's probably what's causing it. The only reason mine ever look like that is because of the sunlight.
Funnily enough, I actually have a massive
what
scratch
were you
on one of my
looking at
cam's lenses.
It
Like
says I'm
cue the- like cue the
missing
picture I took
O3D
today.
simple crossings,
Right.
Road
And
Hog
that was
123's
sunlight.
British style road markings. There's a few other bits and bobs as well. Whistlehead roadways, or WH, it says WH roadways, and then Whistlehead, some more Whistlehead stuff.
Do I even have what I have of the old pics I took? Oh, I do have them still.
Oh,
In fact,
to a certain
Funny enough,
to a
on one of
certain
my
someone.
pictures, it's got fucking Shadow's arm in it.
Ah,
to,
yeah.
to a certain someone, I will get that thing that you want off me to you eventually. I just haven't found the actual time to sit there and wait for it to upload to a flipping Google Drive.
Ah, yes. Also, do you remember this day? It's only in DM because it's not even fucking sending.
Right,
I
no.
literally told her to send no. This is rude.
I've just sent you on Discord.
Fucking
Click
send
on
them
that.
not. I'm so confused on my
And then-
phone right now.
The first like message bit, scroll down until you see it say download and then click that.
The hell?
That should give you the simply custom screens.
Wait, hold on. It's uploading. Why? Why am I connected upstairs?
Just trying something quick.
That's a fucking internet booster. I need downstairs Wi-Fi.
You mean that one? Yes, I do. Yeah, I do remember that day actually.
That was a good day. Well,
That was a
good day.
very good day.
Need to do it again at some point.
Well, when I have some more money and the car we currently have actually becomes mine, then yeah, maybe. Because that'll make life a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah, well.
I'll drag neighbour 2 along as well.
You're driving this bus so badly. The passengers want to leave your bus. Well, it's the end of the route
Yeah,
anyway.
you can leave neighbour 1 behind.
Well, he can drive his
Actually,
own car.
Actually, to be fair, if I get my license here and Mr. Naval One actually gets what he was thinking of, potentially we could bring that.
What was Mr. Neighbour 1-1?
1966 Volvo Olympian
Oh, for God's sake.
for about $3,000.
It's not a bad idea.
The light bulbs are going!
Bad for business.
That's good for business. That is
I
quite-
told you we needed more light bulbs.
Right, so we've got another
Or,
55 there
If
and
I get my- if I
there.
get my way and do some negotiating
Huh?
with
Found out what the
stage
problem
was.
I literally said when we went
Um,
out shopping, we needed more light bulbs because there was other ones in the house that's flickering.
because
I told you this was
we
going.
may get Laura.
No one listens.
I
Huh?
may ask for her to go in
I
store.
said it was going. I said, do you want any more light bulbs? Because the one in the living room is
I
starting
found out what
to
the issue is.
I did. I did.
It's practically forcing me to reinstall Oatwood, nope, Oatford 1.0, and then I can do the update one. And then it should work.
Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-da, ba.
Everything from that.
I need to
I
sort
had
out
it
my
before, but don't forget I haven't used it since I changed computers.
Well, we're gonna have
Obviously,
to
when I was
read
copying
this
everything over, it's
now,
not copied
mate.
everything over properly.
You said I never said when I. Huh?
Josh, you keep putting things in the wrong channel.
Yeah, I know,
What?
but
You keep putting things in the wrong channel.
I haven't put anything in what channel?
Yeah, today.
What?
That. Oh well, you and Leslie keep putting things in the wrong channel.
What do you mean?
You keep using everyone's YouTube channel in this server, not general.
Oh,
You fecking idiots.
that was ages ago.
Yeah,
That was
I-
last month.
I chewed you out about it last month.
Yeah, well, I haven't used it since.
Yeah, and I thought it was originally. I thought it was you that put that link in. I was like,
Well,
He's a Smesley.
Hang on.
I
what-
can tell you. I can tell you one thing.
Oh, sorry. I thought I sent that privately to Josh.
no, you.
It's no longer raining out here.
It's still
I just
raining
saw
again.
I just saw his picture and thought he sent it to me privately.
'Cause usually I do.
Yeah, exactly. So blame Josh.
It's all Josh's
Don't
fault.
blame me. It's not my fault.
bloody John.
Thank you, Josh.
But no.
Hang on. Leave me alone.
Really random off tangent thing. Which Josh and Leslie will not really understand this, but can I just quote the differences in cleaning regime between Stagecoach and Blue Star?
No, you can't.
Mm.
Okay.
You can go ahead.
Well, no. Right, Go South Coast is seen as this whole big thing that will supposedly completely take over the South, blah blah blah, right? Yeah, can we just note their buses are not clean like ours do? This is how bad it is, and I will voice this so actually people out there know.
Stagecoach.
Right, Blue Star's
Clean
Blue
back.
Star's 66 plates, right? For the number one, they're branded ones. They have not been properly cleaned like how we do it since the day they first arrived.
Lord.
The most they get is swept out, so the rubbish gets swept out, and that is it.
Uh,
Nice
And it's
to
been
know.
like that for 8 years.
Neighbour number 3.
Yeah.
By any chance has anybody reported a vehicle being broken down this evening?
I don't know, because I wouldn't know if the telephone's gone off because Wayne has all the doors shut and you can't hear a damn thing out here when they're shut.
Because
I am gonna, however,
VCF,
break the car. Yeah, it is a flipping issue, but
yeah, has just taken the Compton X off the motorway and has 5 written on its blinds and ticket machine.
I don't know, maybe. I
There's-
wouldn't like to be stood where I am if it is being towed back.
Well, no, it's not. It's not being towed back. It's going out. It left and went out to there.
I don't know. But, yeah, if I turn around and said VCF currently has the dashboard from VCG, because VCF dashboard packed up whilst in service. No, there was a 4Q2 isolated over there. which I've not even written. Fucking fleet number on my flipping sheet. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that.
According to this lord, VCF is 363 minutes late.
Seems fucking legit.
It was meant to
Bear
do
in
the
mind-
5 that it's doing at
Well,
13:33.
Put it this way, Mr. Neighbour 1 was supposed to have that bus, actually. Originally.
Yeah.
He was, and then it was changed to HBA. Now, I saw VCF earlier, run a 3. I saw it leave on a 3, and that's the last I saw it.
Yeah, it's...
And that was about 3 o'clock-ish.
Well, it's currently outside of Sainsbury's at that roundabout.
Josh, where's the East
I have
Marsh?
a bus.
East Marsh.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's over by
get out of my sandwich.
No.
Aldi and that near Cleethorpes way.
What?
Because apparently there's a free that in 1913 was going to
What is that,
Cleethorpes here. But it's
Get out of my sandwich. No.
First bus stop it's got starting at is East Marsh, Leamington.
Yeah, because if something's broken down, they'll replace
Ow.
the vehicle there, but not set the ticket machine up straight away.
Right, but then it looks
Jesus,
like
the hell going on with your driving?
it's on its way back from Cleethorpes, not further, but still says
Do you have any gorgonzola here?
No, no
Oh, yeah,
gorgonzola.
ADL E300 power.
And apparently buses are wanting to park in Tesco's car park now.
Would everybody like to know a fun fact?
Yes.
Giraffes don't know about Greg's.
Oh, Mr. Neighbour 2.
Oh no.
Welcome aboard.
041's back, by the way.
Hmm.
E300 power.
I've just ploughed my face into a bus stop. That's fun.
I don't know, I'm just having a casual ride across the depot on an E300. The bus that tried to stab me. Yeah, apparently.
Well, now VCF is now at King's School.
By all means, not at your inconvenience.
Josh, look at your messages.
There's not Peter Sims Park and Ride on, is there not?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, what about it?
Look at where all the buses are. They're
Honestly,
basically saying
I honestly can't tell you.
Oh yeah, that's where they park them on a night now.
Where the hell did Mr. Neighbour
Because what 518's on a Peter Sims Park and Ride?
What, does it actually say that?
No, it's tracking as a 7, but it's on that little cut-through road between Week and Sleepers Hill.
Well, is there another open day today?
Yes, because that's the one that my sister's at.
Then yes, they will be on that because we do that every time there's an open day.
So that's what VCF's been stolen for, is Peter Sims Park and Ride.
Yeah, because I never saw 518 get back in the bus station, and it was behind Mr. Neighbour's bus.
Hmm.
To which I'm assuming that's his car, but he seems to have taken his roof rack off. Damn it! The flipping roof rack on his car made his car really obvious.
Yes.
They had the roof rack off, made it obvious.
Sometimes my genius.
So,
is frightening.
Fuck off,
No.
Jeremy Clarkson.
275.
Fuck off.
5, 6.
Fuck off. Well, if anything, Mr. Neighbour will know if Peter Sims College is on, because he'll tell us.
What's your thoughts on the storm chasing game Outbreak?
I've not played it yet.
Have you seen
What's
any
the
content
time
on
now?
it?
No.
I thought you might have watched Jeff play it.
No, I'm really behind on Jeff stuff.
Mr. Neighbour,
Hmm.
if exactly on time,
Yeah, I think I know why.
according to his duty card,
But I
he's
copied most
supposed
of
to
my
get
stuff
back
over
here in
to
about
yours,
half
didn't
hour.
Hmm.
I? Hopefully it wasn't working for me at one point, so I gave up on it.
I am taking my coat off. I've gotten quite warm.
And plus it's on the route.
I will say though, Lord, if if I am right in thinking it is an open day for Peter Sims,
Huh?
that would explain all the traffic coming into town where the park and rides have been struggling.
Well, what is I shall become the distant neighbour?
Bork bork, motherfucker.
No, neighbour number 6 is telling me they are becoming the distant neighbour.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's because the fucking engine was off. Ah!
Right. I'm gonna be honest, my battery is not great, but I will have a quick Google.
Let you go.
Mr. Neighbour 1's bus has stopped tracking.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Open. Yeah. Open between 1st and 2nd of October, 5:30 to 8.
Yeah, though it is an open day.
So yeah, we will probably be running shuttle runs today and tomorrow.
Yeah, I know he's got rid of it. Fuming.
And what?
One of our bosses at the railway, he had a little miniature stagecoach motorised bus,
Yeah.
and he's sold it.
Fuming.
Fuming. All he said to me, he was keep it, and me and Jack will fucking run it at the railway during gala days and
not.
stuff. And he's like, oh, good do, and then just fucking
Excuse
ignored
me.
it anyway.
Excuse me, neighbour 2.
What?
Neighbour's 1 bus
Nope.
it is
He
tracking.
doesn't
It's
get money for
currently-
anyone. He's not got enough.
Yeah, it's that. It stopped tracking for a second. Now it's retracking.
Yeah, that realistically, I think that's his last service.
I think so.
Because he said to me he should be back here. It says 8:05. It's not due to get in the bus station until.
Well, that Ford Focus
so he's supposed to
identifies
get in
as a
there
bicycle.
at 10:02. He's not due to actually get in there until 53. So it's probably just straight from there back here.
Well, we're apparently 2 minutes late. That's fine.
Don't worry, Mr. Neighbour's 3 minutes late.
Everything's fine.
That
Oh.
there is a nice picture.
That there's a nice cock.
Why, thank you. I know how to have a nice cock.
Suddenly, Jack.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Jack's
Suddenly,
taking
Jack.
over.
Suddenly, Jack taking over Josh's
Realistically-
microphone
Ah.
because I cannot be
realistically-
bothered to turn my PC on at the minute because someone didn't turn it on for me earlier,
Wanker.
despite the fact I asked him to when I was on my way home from work.
What a
Listen,
wanker.
right? Shut fuck up.
Well, Nib 2.
No.
Josh is no longer alive. He has now died.
Realistically,
Oh
How
dear.
did Josh die?
I'm back.
No.
if a certain someone was still working here,
I'm sorry I quit, okay?
a certain controller of ours,
Huh?
do you know which one I'm on about?
Neither.
They would probably be running. They'd probably be running the search
Mm.
because they did last time and were tuning the
They
shit.
took
out
your
of
PC
Laura.
on.
Well, that is what Aaron was doing. That's what Aaron did last week. 7's college open day.
He had Laura as well.
Yes, and was hooning the
What route
absolute
are you on,
living
Leslie?
shit out of it up Sims Court's ass.
What route are you on?
I spawned at Sheepton Depot. I'm driving up to
And
Market
turn
Place
around
and
and
I'm
said to
doing
me,
a
ignore what the driver's saying about it being bad, it's not actually half bad. You don't want to say, yeah, the seating position isn't as favourable as it could be,
Captain Mallet.
but it's not bad. It's got a decent put down of power, it just hasn't got high top end,
I don't know.
which is why it took Aaron longer to get back from depot than it did with me.
No.
Because, you know, going down the motorway doing 45 seems like a good idea.
West Somerset Railway.
Yes.
Huh? No.
Jeez, that was a struggle for a second.
Hashtag struggle bus.
Stations. Don't know.
Yeah, for a second it was only doing 15 up and over that like bump in the road.
Minehead.
Hashtag struggle bus.
Don't pull out Prius
It's a Prius Air Wells.
and the Mini
Oh,
and the Merc
can I
and the
just
Range
note
Rover.
about- can I just
It's like
note
that
I
big
have
junction
nothing-
on flipping West Country when you come under the underpass, the motorway, and that nobody stops at that line.
One, I now have a lighter. For one. Two, can I just note one thing? I've got no problem with this. I just want to note the fact of it. One of our drivers drives a very bright pink Fiat 500.
That's nice.
Hmm. Hey, that's good for business.
Oh, Mr. Maiden.
See?
Lighter.
Dead.
Fire.
Is my what?
Is your Facebook
Knowing my
dead?
luck, I'm going to get told off.
Is my Facebook dead?
Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
That was
I did send you a friend request on my new account.
I just don't.
Yeah, one of the
Probably
passing.
Well, to everyone, I now have access to fire.
Uh-oh.
Fire.
Everybody run.
Funny thumb.
All I say is one thing. Fire!
The wind. No, the wind had decided. I'm gonna throw fire at your thumb because of the way you're holding it.
Right.
Let's just put that in my pocket.
I can give you access to a controlled flame.
I kind of, in a way, do. It's a lighter.
I was about to say I can give you another one. I can give you another one then.
Gosh, I'm driving the first
It's a
day.
lighter. It was
I-
just sat on. Honestly, it was just sat on one of the seats on this bus.
I brought a pack of 6 from B&M for £1.
Put it this way, that tells you how well Martin sweeped this bus out.
Well, you should have come out to the bus stop sooner.
Sorry, Martin, but we have just, said that on stream. Not my fault.
James, you need to make the bus drift.
No.
Yes.
Sorry. That's all that just came into my head when you said that.
You're driving so badly that passengers want to get off. Well, this is definitely Oxford.
I've just turned mine off at this point because it just annoys me.
Yeah, can we just note the fact that Oxford's Park and Ride does not adhere to the £2 fare scheme.
It's Oxford.
Well, Mr. Nick told me from Oxford City Centre to the Park and Ride that was where they parked, would have cost him about £6.50.
Yeah, but isn't that owned by Oxford Bus Company themselves?
No, it's run by Stagecoach.
Stagecoach.
I have priority, dickhead.
However, the route is owned by Oxford City Council.
And they are a bunch of
They're
knobs.
talking then.
Thing is, though,
It's
after
the case of,
November,
same deal as here, we're just nicer.
yeah, but the thing is, after last
I wish I
November,
had
one
been
it
to
where
Oxford.
operators actually had the choice whether to remain doing the scheme on.
I mean,
I would've-
good luck to most people trying to get into a
No,
university.
no clue, because apparently it was supposed to go up to £2.50.
Alright, because apparently there was a rumour that East Yorkshire was
that?
doing it after last November. But
Well, put it this way: after 6 PM, any single ticket with Blue Star is £1.
oh yeah, some place.
And they did that prior to the whole £2 thing.
It's because you don't really expect many people to be on the bus after a certain point.
Well, it was supposed to. It was a case of they did it after COVID to try and encourage people to be out in the evening.
Yeah, but then what happened? People still spent like 2 weeks trying to get back to what they
This
used
was
to be
become
their
muted
routine.
again.
So they still
Shit.
weren't going
Well-
out in the evening.
It's a case of instead of £7.50 for a single Winchester, which is what it was, you only pay a quid after 6. So you know, when it was like that, it was good. Now that it's £2,
Oxford.
still it doesn't really make much of a difference. And of course, we're £2 all day. All day, every day. That is why we do not. That is why, for people's context, we are in Winchester. This is why we turn around and say, if you want a return, you cannot have one because it's cheaper just to get 2 singles.
Oh god,
Exactly.
I just witnessed a horrific crash.
How long is a £2 scheme going
Josh,
for
what
again?
you done?
I have
don't know.
no fucking idea.
That was a
I will just have
cream
look.
freaking
£2.
Mercedes that launched itself through a set of traffic lights.
Apparently, there was talk of this month. Ours was going up to like £2.50.
The 31st of December is when it's running till.
Yeah, but they'll probably extend it again because it does so well.
Oh, depends. Now we've got a new government.
Yeah, this is
Well,
Labour.
yeah.
They want more money.
Honestly, to be fair, because they're trying to save money up,
They're trying to get more money so they can give it to the doctors.
which does not
gave you
phase
horn
me,
spam,
which
Shadow.
does not
And
phase
so did
me,
I.
You know why?
It's like Berkeley
Free
Children.
sandwiches.
They're selling libraries. They don't care about kids' future anymore.
Well, they're killing off the
It was
elderly.
yellow.
I know that.
Oh yeah, I read that thing about the like they're
Yeah,
making them want to pay a TV license. Like that was one of the luxuries.
Yeah,
of
I'm
remote.
always a fuel
Yeah,
fun, jiggy, my bob.
Ah, yes, but most probably will still be able to get that. As long as they've got whatever it was, I think it was like either use your pension credit,
like at
Yeah,
this
pension credit stuff.
Yeah,
and as long as they, as long as they claim that and UC, I know that much. I was reading into
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, it's case of.
The bit as the game has frozen. Oh no, there we go.
the way the government acts is that they're going to have it where people are going to get to like the 90s and then just not have the will to live anymore.
That's the point.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That-
it's a case of, at that point, you're too old, you don't make money for the country anymore.
I definitely just came flying out of a junction. I should not have flown around because I thought it was just a normal
which then,
corner.
in that case, if the government's going to do that, jobs should stop taking money out your wages for your pension because you're not going to live to have one.
No, it's a case of, by the time it comes round to like people like us that will be in a position to retire, the world's either going to be already fucked and nuclearified, or there's going to be no point because no one will be able to afford anything, which means you'll have to just work till you drop dead.
I've already figured out that I'll probably drop dead a day before they find out how to make people immortal.
Probably. I think most people will probably just offer themselves on that day before because at the end of the day, who wants to live like that?
Me?
Like,
Realistic.
I mean, you have to see everyone around die. You have to see how the world ends.
Yeah. But then again, if you're immortal, it would never kill you.
Yeah, but the chances of everyone being able to practice to this immortality.
Yeah, I know. But the point is, for the people who are, what happens then?
Yeah, and then plus at the end of the day, all you're going to get
A
then is
non-existent planet.
all you're probably going to have the government do then is
Wow.
tax your relatives for you dying. It's like, well, what's the point in even dying?
Actually, to be fair, do you know they do that anyway?
Yeah, I know they did. But
Golden
I feel
carrot
like,
or 40%.
I know.
Let's see. The most logical thing would be is if immortality was a thing and it was
Whoa!
unsafe access, it's going to be the
Well, I've
rich.
just watched a
Well, yeah, I think
Freaking
people would just use
parcel
it
force
in a way
van
as
cream
well.
a car behind me.
At the end of the day, people would just abuse the
Oh
fact of it.
shit.
What?
Low on fuel.
Oh.
Oh, and you're going everywhere.
Feckin' Lord,
What?
someone in depot needs to be slapped.
What were you doing, Shadow?
Didn't fuel my bus.
Gary!
Gary did not fuel the bus. He actually drank the fuel he was meant to be giving me.
Hold on.
Fucking man runs on ethanol.
Dude, yeah.
Was Gary fueling last night?
It's like, who looks at a bottle of like a carton of diesel and goes,
I have
alcohol.
not. I have no idea if it was Gary fueling last night. I know Steve wasn't
Hang
driving.
on, gosh, I know what type of you know when we had the fuel shortage,
What day are you on? Are you on today's day?
there was that footage of
Today,
people
yeah.
putting petrol
I think it was Gary fueling last night, to be here. I honestly can't remember. I honestly can't actually remember whether he was doing sweeping or he was the one fueling, or whether it was Steve. Either way. No, it was Steve fueling because I opened one of the caps for him.
Well, I just drove.
Because
my,
I did it on the Trident that came in.
I just drove my Alexa.
Oh,
And
just
smacked the
working.
cap open. So yeah, it was Steve fueling last night actually.
Not fuel drinking Gary.
No, he was sweeping. He was sweeping and doing wheels. Yeah, if you actually wanted to know for definite, the wheels on our buses are actually painted.
That must have been scary.
So they still go
Around the
around.
corner,
and
and, "Look, our street deck."
They are painted in a pale grey. I can confirm they're painted. Because apparently they all need to be redone. This is what was said.
Let's
About a
go back
week
on
or
the
ago from-
topic of UK on CPLCs again. What do you reckon will be the most likely to come out of them all first?
I reckon we'll get a brand new flying bus before we get any of the other stuff that's currently in development.
Yeah.
Personally, if you wanted
Or we might
discuss-
get another jammy Dodger bus, another double decker,
Oh, you got the double decker. We need a jammy Dodger one.
jammy Dodger bus.
I
Bob
think
and-
we'll get the
Bob and biscuit
E100.
decker.
I think we'll get the E100 before we get anything else.
Oh
I just
God.
want- all I want is my Vealing Classics, for my
I think
Crispy
Aaron wants the
Urbans,
classics.
and I need my Geminis. That's it. That's all I need. I'll be happy.
I
Oh, and a
think
dart.
that
Give me a
if
dart.
And then, ooh, random umbrella.
Ugh.
I think out of the most, even though I still reckon it's going to be free, I reckon it will be the Omni Decker.
I was going to say the Omni Decker. I think is the nearest thing to completion.
I think we should get Arkala first because we need more maps.
I reckon we're going
Yeah,
to get
there
a fully
should.
fledged Grimsby, Cleethorpes, and Skegness map before we get any of the new stuff.
There's talk that that's been cancelled.
What, the Skeg one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading about it. Hopefully
I-
it's not true.
I
There's
think-
nothing from the developer, but...
I think Yorkshire V6 will come out before we get any more actual other news.
Yeah, we might actually get an update to Yorkshire 3.0 and get rid of them blasting roadworks.
Actually, to be honest, I don't think you're going to see any updates to that.
No, you.
Considering the
think-
developer literally just
China's MIA.
I
he
think
literally
Yorkshire
used
should update-
MS.
I think Yorkshire should
And then
update to have a drive around zoo on it, and then have like a.
Oh no, we'll get West Country version 4 before we get the anything else. They'll be integrating
That's the
Cottrell.
one little
Actually,
bit.
I
Yeah.
completely forgot about West Country V4.
Yeah,
Everybody has because we've not heard anything from them in so long.
Then again, I think I was reading
Yeah,
somewhere. I'm
I
pretty
didn't
sure
know
who's the main
Oh.
developer? It's IOMEX, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is a truck driver.
Josh, do you remember that guy that literally suggested having like West Country in
Well,
with
Hello,
Scunthorpe.
hello, sir. We are
Yes.
live on the internet. Is there anything you'd like to say to our
He
audience?
recommended they merge West Country and Scunthorpe. It's like, bro, they're not even in the same county.
I mean, I completely forgot because obviously the next
Whatever
update
he
for that,
said,
you're
Lord
gonna
did not
see
get
the
picked up.
Merger of West Country with Cotterell, ain't you?
Yep.
No,
That's
it's
There's meant to be Cotterell merging, and then they've got the new zoo bit and seafront update.
Can't say that on the internet.
Well, that's
Who's
if it
the
happens.
speaking
Actually, Steve's done that twice already today.
to? Wow, the name got it.
Maybe it doesn't
Everyone
arrive
else-
for another 8
everyone else is
minutes.
Probably on break 'cause it's gone 8 o'clock.
Oh,
I've got to finish this first.
Gosh, I know what
Wow,
we'll get
that's
first.
beef.
What?
That map that I was on about a few days ago.
568.
Pointless
It's getting an update.
Oh, Keedlestone.
Yeah, it is a new
Yeah.
story.
Let's see what the
Oh.
latest shit has been.
What, the map you have to pay for in order to gain access to?
Yep. We'll get free access to that before we get anything else.
Did you say Skeedle stuff?
And it's
Yeah!
Yeah, I think that's been completely off
Yeah.
because I think
it's
some
breaking in DCTS.
there was a whole thing. Apparently, the developers stole
So
stuff.
DXS and DCS.
I'm not surprised, everyone's done it at this point.
Yeah, the 3D does it. I think he
Yeah.
stole, what was it? He stole stuff from bloody. I think it was Euro.
Well, it is as well. Today,
Yeah, on about
tomorrow.
what do we reckon is going to come out first? Out of the new vehicles or maps? We're just taking a pick.
Nah, it was probably what it was.
Yeah,
West
Jack's going to
Country.
become a fully fledged female before the Gemini 1 comes
Yeah,
out.
that's what this one is. The other one was for people in September.
Ah, the latest update was on July 28th.
Oh, apparently he's not becoming a female, he's becoming a dog. I mean, he's already a bitch, so he's halfway there. My feet hurt.
Mine don't, because I've got slippers
Put it
on.
this way, I saw Neighbour 2.
Tell you what,
I was waiting for the parking ride.
That's one thing I love about
I
playing on.
didn't wait for the parking
The
ride.
only time where I can say
He
I
and the
Hey,
other two
listen.
drivers went and hopped
All
on
the seats
three
have been
at
taken
Devon,
away from work now,
just-
so I
just-
actually have to
just
stand
going
for
back
8
to
hours.
depot. So we all hooned it back down here on that.
Fucking
going
management on that. Because they don't want people sat down. Don't know, don't think it's either of them. I reckon it's fucking Danny.
Well,
Danny's been experienced, but she's gunning for freaking PT's job. At work, we used to have chairs in the office, so that obviously when we're on breaks and things, we can sit down, and because our manager's actually decent and
Yeah.
understands that nobody wants to be stood for 8 hours a fucking day.
Yeah, so you're on that.
He put seats in, so if we had any issues, we could just take 5 minutes, sit down, have a breather,
We were not
have a
speeding
cuppa,
down the hill,
and back
we
to
were on
work again. But now we
It's
can't do
not
that
like it was
because
foot to the floor
somebody's
all the way
taken away all the chairs, and the only one we had left is broke.
I'll tell you, that thing has get
That's
up
because
and
one of the
go.
fucking fat cunts on the night shift, and when I say fat, I mean... No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
It's on the it's on the
Um,
shaft.
One of the guys that, and when I say big, I mean bigger than you, like double your size. Is fucking sat on one of the wooden chairs and broke the leg. I don't know, let me just check the mirrors.
Yeah, HBB was. Yeah, but HBB is like leaking out.
That is such shit
Yeah.
placement. What the fuck is that?
When Steve started.
It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a lay-by, but we're gonna fence it off with cones, and then we're gonna put a random freaking hard railing next to
Yeah,
it.
it
as
was
well.
other James who brought it back. You know the one who picked up that 64.
And this. What is this?
Oh. I'm gonna fucking turn around and tell you that.
Come on,
Yeah, no,
boss,
that's the one
get
we do
in
that.
gear. Stop pulling a 27774.
Gosh, I just thought I know what bus
No, it's
Liverpool
the other
will
one that
probably
does.
get before.
What?
We'll finally get the other Cleethorpes Seaside
Oh, do you want free fire?
on the Gemini 2 release.
Free fire.
Yeah, oh lolly.
It was on the seat. Yes.
Why
Yeah,
did
I
it sound
found
like
out
someone's
three
demons
one
just
nights
came
ago.
out?
Demons.
What is it?
Hello, did you answer my question of what route you are?
Yeah, 55.
The emergency
Oh,
exit
right.
door on the seat.
I've got another 55 out. And then I'm SE, I think, 2 back.
I'm doing 45 round the bend and
Should we just set fire to it?
There you go. Have some updates on the West Country.
No, what is it? I've got no idea what that one. Yeah, conveniently, yeah. If it does start raining again, realistically, I need to hurry up with this because the battery on my phone is currently dying. So you know. But yeah, everyone is here who has been. They have been awaiting your return to the depot.
Make that sound like it's a celebration waiting for someone to come back to the depot.
Yes, because it's Mr. Neighbour.
Gary, fuel the buses quicker. No, he needs to learn to fill them up quicker, really.
Oh, saying
No,
that.
but technically that cab stands on. Now it's off.
Saying about waiting for someone to get back just makes me think of the.
Well, yeah, that one there. Is it one of those nice? Is it one of those nice ones? Like half decent. Yeah, it's the one. Yeah, it's probably one of the ones that's decent that Peter said were cheap. One of the companies just buy a load of them.
I haven't seen you, Leslie.
That's because I'm already on my way towards thingy. I'm just at the post office.
But yeah, we're all set in the recording studio.
So, Veiling Classics. No, Veiling Classics. The Veiling Pack was announced on October 11th, 2020, and released on the 12th of May, 2022.
Go for a ride. enough to rock about 8.5 ton E300. You know what? This makes life easy. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
so
I'm
you can
really
just
early
have-
or late. Quite frankly, I don't know. Arriva 200 Memica on
Yeah,
the
I'm not
19th.
much to do with this one.
Oh yeah, you've
What?
got that Adstoke project as well.
No, you know
Oh yeah, you
that
got
kind of
Adstow, which does look rather
crazy
interesting.
woman that was going round
Yeah,
Park
I'm
and
quite
Ride?
looking forward. That and our Carlo, I'm quite looking forward to them.
Yeah, Adstone bus station looks
I think
amazing.
it's her.
But that map hasn't been touched.
No, because she wasn't.
What,
on, 'cause
Adstone?
She wasn't on the Park Ride. That she was
No,
on.
okay, apparently
I saw
it
that
has
again as
had
a
an
second time. She
update.
wasn't on it,
as
so she might be
2
with
months
something
ago.
else.
But it's the Huddingsthorpe and County.
Or that one, yeah, because that doesn't get
Oh,
back
yeah.
for another 2 hours. Just before 10. About quarter to 10. Isn't it part in between the yellow,
That
between
looks
the
like
NX
it's
and the
going to be
yellow
a
one?
very heavy stagecoach map.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got rid of your roof rack. I was gonna say it makes it a lot harder to try and find yours because it made it stick out.
You've also got
What? Because it's got more aerodynamics.
you've got a Greater Manchester map as well.
Yeah, I'm in the Discord
Yeah.
server.
So am I. You've got
Bees.
Project Chichester.
Welcome back, William.
What's about to do? That is our conversation with the neighbour. That was our conversation with the neighbour.
What's that Eddington map?
Oh, what? You mean the
That
Project
one,
Edinburgh?
that's one that I think's yet to be
That's it.
confirmed.
One by you want about the one by
Yeah,
Scott
Scott Rail. Yeah.
Yes, I have to admit that one does look very interesting.
Because you got two. You got that one, but then you've also got Edinburgh City by someone else.
I think I'm more interested in the Project Edinburgh one because I think you're actually going to get like the airport shit.
It'd be nice to have another map with an airport in, especially considering our car is going to get an airport.
Yeah, on an airport, which I believe is
Airport
based off,
routes.
which I think is based off of Gatwick.
Don't ride my bus, Ormsey. You're saying that, William. Well, currently I've got about 15% of fuel left. So would you rather would you rather be stuck in the middle of nowhere?
Technically, there is actually another airport map.
How to explain that one to a controller? Yeah,
Oh, the Bristol Airport one, I quite like that.
what do you mean you're right?
Bristol Airport's alright if you just want airport stuff, but
Yeah.
If you're other routes.
I want, for example, I want routes that go to the airport, not just airport circulars.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want as well. Gives me a chance to actually have like a branded version of like within my Airport Connections livery from my personal company.
The only thing is, I know what Josh would do as soon as
Also,
that happens.
Lord, I'm looking at your liveries.
It'll literally be
Yes.
gonna have an old
Your
wire livery.
your
Oh, yeah.
Eclipse one.
It's
Where did-
interesting.
It's interesting. Where did you get the idea for it from?
What idea?
Well, it's sort of. I wanted. It's like, you know, I've kind of gone for a kind of semi-ish taste. Because it's a case of like, if I wanted like root branding and stuff, it's like, you know.
It
I
reminds
have,
me
like,
of
like,
80s synthwave.
that's the kind of idea I was going.
Because that's what it was like when I first looked at it. I was like, synthwave.
That's the kind of idea I was going with. It's a case of I wanted to go for a kind of taste kind of thing. That's why it's called Eclipse, because it's like the whole, you know, sun moon thing. Because if I was to have like root branding stuff, I'd probably have one name like, you know, like the Comet or something. You know, stuff like that. That was the idea behind that bit. Delivery wise, I just went with a kind of 80s synthwave vibe because I quite like stuff like that. And I thought it would be interesting.
And I also saw all your naming of what you've named them now.
Oh,
Yeah, like you got angles, geometrics,
oh
lines.
yeah, it's a case of that's my idea of like Stripes Beach Ball local.
Yeah.
Lines obviously being my rip-off of Stripes. Angles is my equivalent, my company's equivalent of Beach Ball. And Geometric
Local.
is, yeah, the equivalent of local. Which obviously, personal preference is a case of, I obviously prefer the Geometric most. But it's a case of, the only reason I decided to come up with the whole like angles idea is because, I can't believe I'm even saying this, when you look at like CSG stuff for Roblox, it's a lot easier to do that livery than it is the angles stuff. That's kind of why I came up with the idea. I wanted a livery that was easy to do in that regard, that I don't mind having.
I am so
It's a
downloading
case
that.
of,
It
it's a case of the plan was,
That Jurassic Park game.
when it comes to, if it's a case of for Roblox, it's CSG, it will have angles, have an active template, it will go in the geometric.
Have you seen that game?
That was the
I've
idea.
just seen something for train sim and actually get a minute on
Lord.
What?
Have you seen the game Jurassic Park?
last night production.
Is that one of the real old ones, or is that a recent?
I
They've done a
can't
version
remember
of
when it came out,
Bahamas,
but it looks good. I'll just send you a link in the end so that you can see.
Yeah, I'll have a look in a bit. Just know, I'm going to give everyone a prize warning now and on screen. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be like when I get back to our breakthrough. Because obviously I'm rather late. Because obviously I was dealing with that first. I have no idea if anyone's come there because on the pin bus.
Lord, the people who's making that game are the exact same people who made Spin Tires and SnowRunner.
Last time I turned it, you said it's not good, and I said it was 10, and I'm right.
I don't know if anyone's actually taken the
Hey,
same
Gordon! You're actually demons.
This is a scary sight. It's loading AI right where there's a fucking AI right there.
Right, well, side note, we're having Mr. Neighbour's bus after I have my breath. Actually, to be fair, it's going to be a case of I'm going to make my pot. Actually, no, I can't make my pot noodle and come back down here because I need to stick my phone on charge, but I've got to sit near it. So it's a case of we will sit and have pot noodle there, then we will take over Mr. Neighbour.
Oh, I was about to have something entirely different then. I was going to say you're going to go back to eating your cookies.
No.
You're bendy.
Your Tesco cookies.
Yeah, there's another 2 packets at home.
Right as a ruler.
It's a case of we're in Tesco Winnell on
Take my street deck on an
Saturday.
88.
You do
Actually, I do very much like the umbrella. It's quite nice.
So someone must have stuck this with you.
Yeah, bear in mind, this is where everyone in the depot gets
I'm
their
so
umbrella.
bored.
Like, an umbrella.
I think everything's just crap.
Buying up an umbrella.
It's rough.
It's dead. It's all dead. Dead.
now got like a baseball.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Remember that? Back to 10.
Yeah, you know what? I think everything may have just died. So you know what, folks? We're gonna...
And on that bombshell.
And on that bombshell, I think it's about time we end this.
Time to end.
It's about... and now, because everything's shat itself, Josh,
Yes.
He likes Sandy Shore.
tell everybody to go subscribe.
Yeah, do that.
You're completely useless.
Comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget I'm your favourite member.
Don't forget, Josh is the favourite admin. Wait, what?
Exactly. Admin.
No.
Admin. Director.
Directore.
Directore.
Everybody else say goodbye.
Eat shit.
9.
See you later, lads.
What the fuck was all of that? Okay, right. And from me as well, guys, good night. We'll get back to this, and eventually we will do a VR OMSI as well. It just appears like everything has decided it does not want to work. So you know what? I'm, of course, Shadow, and this was the Wolfpack. Catch you next time, guys.